Coping with life changes and transitions. Life is full of changes and transitions, both big and small. Whether it is a change in career, a move to a new city, the end of a relationship, or the loss of a loved one, life changes can be challenging and overwhelming. Coping with life changes and transitions is essential for maintaining our mental and emotional well-being. In this article, we will discuss the different types of life changes, the challenges they present, and strategies for coping with them. Types of life changes and transitions. Life changes and transitions can be categorized into several different types. Some of the most common types of life changes include 1. Career changes. Changes in career can be a significant life change, requiring adjustments to our daily routine, work environment, and financial situation. 2. Relocation. Moving to a new city or country can be a significant life change that requires adjusting to a new environment, culture, and social circle. 3. Relationship changes. Changes in relationships, such as the end of a romantic relationship or a divorce, can be emotionally challenging and can require adapting to a new lifestyle. 4. Health changes. Changes in health, such as a diagnosis of a chronic illness or injury, can be a significant life change that requires adjusting to a new way of life and coping with physical and emotional challenges. 5. Loss. The loss of a loved one, whether through death or separation, can be a significant life change that requires coping with grief and adjusting to life without that person. Challenges of coping with life changes and transitions. Coping with life changes and transitions can be challenging, and it is essential to be aware of the potential challenges that we may face. Some of the most common challenges of coping with life changes and transitions include 1. Uncertainty. Life changes and transitions can bring uncertainty, which can be stressful and overwhelming. We may not know what to expect or how to prepare for the changes, which can lead to anxiety and fear. 2. Loss. Many life changes involve loss, whether it is the loss of a job, relationship, or loved one. Coping with loss can be emotionally challenging, and it can take time to grieve and adjust to the new reality. 3. Resistance to change. It is natural to resist change, especially if the change is unexpected or unwanted. Resistance to change can make it more challenging to cope and can prolong the adjustment period. 4. Social isolation. Life changes and transitions can lead to social isolation, as we may need to adjust to new environments or routines. Social isolation can be emotionally challenging and can impact our mental health. Strategies for coping with life changes and transitions. Coping with life changes and transitions requires resilience and adaptability. The following strategies can help us to cope with life changes and transitions. 1. Acknowledge your emotions. It is essential to acknowledge our emotions and allow ourselves to feel them fully. It is normal to feel a range of emotions, including sadness, fear, and anger, when coping with life changes and transitions. 2. Seek support. Seeking support from friends, family, or a professional therapist can help us to cope with life changes and transitions. Support can provide us with the emotional support and practical guidance we need to adjust to the changes. 3. Practice self-care. Coping with life changes and transitions can be emotionally and physically draining, making self-care essential. Practicing self-care, such as exercise, meditation, and relaxation techniques, can help us to reduce stress levels and improve our well-being. 4. Focus on the positive. It can be easy to focus on the negative aspects of life changes and transitions, but it is essential to focus on the positive aspects as well. Identifying the positive aspects of the change, such as new opportunities or personal growth, can help us to stay motivated and optimistic. 5. Set realistic expectations. It is important to set realistic expectations for ourselves when coping with life changes and transitions. We may not be able to adapt immediately, and that is okay. Giving ourselves time and space to adjust can help us to cope better. 6. Develop a plan. Developing a plan for coping with the change can help us to feel more in control and prepared. A plan can include setting goals, identifying resources, and creating a timeline for adjusting to the change. 7. Stay connected. It is important to stay connected to others during life changes and transitions. Joining support groups, attending social events, or simply reaching out to friends and family can help us to feel less isolated and more supported. Conclusion. Coping with life changes and transitions is essential for maintaining our mental and emotional well-being. Whether the change is a career change, relocation, relationship change, health change, or loss, we can face challenges and uncertainty. However, with resilience, adaptability, and the right strategies, we can cope with life changes and transitions and come out stronger on the other side. By acknowledging our emotions, seeking support, practicing self-care, focusing on the positive, setting realistic expectations, developing a plan, and staying connected, we can cope better with life changes and transitions and maintain a fulfilled